Assalamualaikum to Madam Azrin and my fellow classmates in International Relations. So today, I, Izzah Shamimi, am going to present about the persecution of the Rohingya, violations of human rights. So, Rohingya, just who are they? Rohingya is actually an ethnic group from Myanmar, formerly known as Burma. They mostly live in the Rakhine state of Myanmar at the western coast. Most of the Rohingya at Myanmar are primarily Islam with minority Hindu believers. So in this case, the Rohingya is the ethnic minority that is considered the most persecuted minority in the world by the UN, which is United States. They are originally comes from Bengal, India as a migrant worker. Persecution of the Rohingya. It starts since 1970s, which is this persecution could even be considered as genocide. So, this happened due to a long-term tension between various religious groups, but mainly between Buddha and Islam. In this case, it is due to these problems the Rohingya suffered military dictatorship since 1978. In fact, in 2015, the Alert K. Lowenstein International Human Rights Clinic at Yale Law School found strong evidence that genocide is being committed against Rohingya. In fact, in August 28, 24,000 and more Rohingya estimated were killed by the Burmese military starting 25 August 2017. 25 August 2020, 740,000 Rohingya Muslims fled mass atrocities in Myanmar. This is due to the genocide that has been handled by both Buddhist believers and the armies that is from Myanmar. 860,000 Rohingya are still living in limbo in the world's largest refugee camp in Cox's Bazar, Bangladesh. Rather than be able to live at their home country Myanmar, they are forced to flee at Bangladesh, their neighbor country. Next, human rights violated. The Rohingya human rights has been violated terribly by Myanmar. In this case, ethnic discrimination, violations of economic, social, and cultural. All these types has been suffered by Rohingya. Such example is detention, violence, and repressions. Country military junta has enacted several laws which is restricted travel, limited educational and employment opportunities, and barred access to citizenships for Rohingya people. Forced labor, illegal detention, confiscation of land, and eviction, among other abuse. In fact, some people also say that this is the truth that women of Rohingya has been raped, has been abused terribly. Their father, their husband, their sons being killed without mercy. Rohingya, Myanmar, Bangladesh. In case for Rohingya, what they think is only one this. Despite Myanmar being their true home country, they are afraid to return to the state country due to no serious guarantee that has been given by Myanmar government. For Myanmar, we did not give any serious guarantee. The restitution of lost land and property, access to public services, formal recognition as Rohingya, and full citizenships. And due to their conflicts, Bangladesh has become one of the neighbor who is their neighbor country are conflicted with this also because Bangladesh becomes a place of refugees for Rohingya. However, due to this, it caused a great strain to the state government, especially during such times such as COVID-19 pandemics. United Nations, Bangladesh, and other help for Rohingya. Just in this case, I'm going to show you just what exactly has United Nations, Bangladesh, and other country or other people voluntarily has done to help Rohingya, to help them during such crisis. Rohingya emergency. On 16 March 2018, the UN and its partners launched a Joint Response Plan (JRP) for the Rohingya humanitarian crisis, calling for $951 million US to continue delivering life-saving assistance from March to December 2018. As of early August 2018, the JRP remains just 32% funded. UNHCR has also equipped more than 80,000 refugee families with upgraded shelter kits which include bamboo poles, ropes, shelter-grade tarpaulins, sandbags, and tools. In this case, I'm going to tell you about what exactly has happened at Cox's Bazar district, which is where the Rohingya has lived at Bangladesh. In this case, the UN, the Bangladesh, and the other volunteers, the other helps have made 32 kilometers of brick roads and footpaths has been added. 91 kilometers they have supplied of drainage pipes, in which this is a very good thing. They need clear water for drinking and also for bath to make sure they are clean and free from any bacteria and from any illness, even though that right now due to the mass populations they still got illness. 45 kilometer steps across the settlement has been constructed. 63 kilometers retaining walls and structures has been built, and lastly 94 kilometers of draining have been completed or repaired. So in the end, that's all from me. Thank you. Let's hope that this crisis could be alleviated. Let's hope that this Rohingya crisis could finally be resolved one day in the future. Thank you for listening to me.